gentlemen, boys and girls, pimps and simps, what it is, what you do, welcome to the Mac Life. Now, in today's video, we're going to be going down some fucking absolute bangers. This one's jam-packed with value today, and we're going to be looking at the X-rated sites game plan. Now, essentially, this idea has come from me chatting with a girl recently who turns over 7 figures a year on Onlyfans. And essentially her primary traffic source is these X-rated sites. So I've been doing some heavy digging, and we've had wild success everywhere else. TikTok, YouTube Shorts, obviously, you know, Twitter, Reddit, Tinder marketing, all our other methods. But these X-rated sites just bring such massive potential. So we've been implementing little bits across other creators. However, I want to make sort of a game plan today, and I'm going to give it away here on YouTube for free for everyone. And on top of that, I have collected, working alongside all these creators now, the most viral and high converting topics you can create for short and long format videos. And I'm going to give them away to you for free. Now, I'm going to explain them all at the end of the video, but we're going to go over the game plan first. And if you want me to just send you the list so you have a list there, just DM me on Instagram at the Mac Life, and I've already saved it, so I'll send it to you for free. Also, on top of that, a little hack for messaging. Say you give out shout for shouts for free or anything like that from your channel. If you use an iPhone, I'm sure you could do this on an Android as well, is to create macros, big macros. So they're actually called macros though. And essentially you just save a template inside of buttons, and then when you press those buttons, it'll preload the template. So for example, when people message me and say, hey bro, like, can I have the shout for shout list? Or hey bro, can I get a contract to help with the girls, like a sample contract? All I do on my phone is press QQ, and it will automatically populate the entire chat that I've pre-saved. Plus, it will have a link there to that, a link to either the contract sample, or a link to the shout for shout list, or a link to whatever I want to update it to. So that saves a monstrous amount of time. So you can create macros, and you can do these for OnlyFans subscribers as well. So say you have you use Instagram or anything like that, and you're constantly using your phone to message dudes. If you find bits of text that convert really high, you can just have the macro saved on your phone. I would be careful using macros on places like Tinder and social dating apps where you're using it for your front-end lead acquisition, simply because of the fact that the algorithm will pick up when something is repeated again and again and again and again, and if it's done too much, it increases your chances of being banned. So just be careful with those sort of macros. Anyway, let's get into it. Now, essentially, this is per month. So we're looking at what we'd call like a monthly sort of game plan, and this is really what's needed per month. Now, your funnel is essentially either you're using OnlyFans for your sales system, or you already have a funnel as a creator. So you're using a personal site, which I recommend using through Kajabi, and having upsells and different things, and still pushing people to OnlyFans through there. Or, as an agency, still doing the exact same things for your girls. Now, basically we're taking the content that we're making, our short format vertical content, which I'll go over, and we're redistributing in 3 main places. You can also add in Instagram Reels if you want, but these are the 3 main bangers for traffic and sales. And that is YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and X-rated sites. Now, if you upload to TikTok first, make sure you don't download that TikTok video or accidentally, because TikTok will save it in your camera roll, and re-upload it on the other sites with the TikTok watermark. It will basically crush the amount of reach you get massively. And you're going to need a little bit of a variation for your X-rated site content, because inside it, you want to have, a 5 to 10 second pre-roll and post-roll, which I've talked about in a different video. It's essentially a little black screen that says, for more, go to my OnlyFans, and you can have a little bit of music over, or you can have it. Think of like a YouTube intro, YouTube outro, the exact same thing. You don't want this on YouTube Shorts or TikTok. It kills your watch time. It kills your other metrics, and it increases your chances of being banned from the platforms because you're pushing people off to OnlyFans. However, you can definitely use it on the X-rated sites. In here, we're going to use the exact same thing for YouTube Shorts and TikTok. You're just going to have your link tree in your description. Now, we've talked about all these things. We could go into a multitude of different things, pricing, all different things, but I'm trying to keep it very, very simple for you, how you can implement this very quick thing now to start exploding the amount of money that you make with OnlyFans. So you have your funnel, or you have your OnlyFans, or you have Fansly, and don't be like IQ cap. Don't be one of those girls. I get these girls that message me and go, I see all the stuff that you say that works for OnlyFans. I wish it worked for Fansly. Fuck! You can't be that slow. You can't be. It can't. It's just a platform for selling. You could sell through PayPal. You could sell through anything. They're all platforms with different advantages and disadvantages. The things, 90% of the things or the frameworks translate across any platform. Please don't be that slow. Please read a fucking book. Anyway, on top of that, we also are going to add in 4x long form videos. So YouTube videos, these will be placed on YouTube. I'll talk about the exact topics that you want to use in these videos. And just using this, you will drive an immense amount of traffic. You know, we've only just started playing around with the X-rated site stuff, so I'm still collecting data, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in a second. However, these categories that I'm going to show you, these actual videos that you post and these categories that you post in, they're just going to explode you, and they're going to explode your personal brand as well. Now, you can run 2x videos per day in short format. So there's essentially 20 topics, and you're to film 2 videos on each, okay? Or you could, you really want to film 2 to 3 at most. 2 to 3, obviously that's going to give 60. I put the wrong amount in there. But 2 to 3 videos for each day of those 20 topics is going to give you 40 to 60. As long as you're posting in that range, you're going to be fine. If you want to post more, I would recommend, 4 at most on these platforms. I wouldn't post more than 4 a day, simply because then it starts to suppress your content. You basically have 6 hours. If you can produce that amount of content, that is fantastic. If you can produce 4 videos every single day, then you're optimum. But 2 a day is still more than enough. You're going to get out 40 videos, of your 20 topics. Or if you do one for each day of the month, you can get out the 60. But we're going to go through the actual content list. Now, we're not talking about pricing today. We're not talking about back-end systems. We're not talking about increasing your sales by having other people handle messages 24/7. They are all different ways to increase your revenue. This is simply just apply this. If you're not using this, just apply this and you'll see the growth inside of your business. Now, like I said, you can message me on Insta if you want the content list, just at the Mac Life, and I will send you the content list for free. But I'm going to go through the content list with you now. Now, on top of that, I have opened up my agency to work with 4 or 5 more models, and we're essentially going to implement this game plan for data. Now, I'm not going to take a percentage cut, okay? It'll just be a one-time fee, so you can message me if you want on Instagram, and I will essentially run this entire operation for you personally. I'm only working with 4 to 5 models, and I'll do this probably for 2 months. The reason being that I want to collect as much data as possible. So send me a message, and when we see the results on your account, if we have an increase in the results you're doing now compared to the results that you do, the only thing I ask is that you send me a testimonial so we can verify that these methods work, and I can put these in a future video. Anyway, I'll only be working with 4 or 5 models. It doesn't matter how much money you make at the moment. That's irrelevant. Just send me a message and we can implement this game plan. And we're just going to implement it 1 month, 2 months. We're going to do it on a monthly thing so you can see it grow. And like I said, it's to collect data, because I really feel that if we don't just use YouTube Shorts and talk, and we add in this X-rated sites, plus then we can add in other stuff later on, the amount of growth that we're going to see is just going to be fucking crazy. And when you combine that with the 20 topics that I'm going to show you now, woo! Now, before I show you the 20 topics, okay, let me just reiterate, if you're a girl and you want this entire process done for you, just send me a message on Instagram at the Mac Life and we can sort out doing that. I can I'm not going to have a team that's outsourced that manages it. I say 4 to 5 for a very specific reason. I can handle that workload myself for a month because I want the hands-on data. I want to look at the hands-on data myself. I will handle all the scheduling. I will handle all the posting. I will handle all the metrics and spreadsheeting. There's no VA in this. And you might think that's not great in terms of ROI. It's not, but it's great in terms of data, and that's what we're accumulating here. So you can send me a message. Now, last thing, and this isn't a pitch at all, these 20 topics, okay, there is an extra 10 as well, another 10 type of topics that make up the other portion of virality and the other portion of basically the best content to post. However, I'm just going to give you 20 now, and you can repeat this. So the thing with these 20 that I'll scroll down and show you is, you don't just say, oh, I've used all those 20, now I've got to think of new content ideas. you just repeat the exact same thing every single month, just a little bit different video. Maybe it's a different in a different room. Maybe it's in a different thing. You can pretty much use the exact same content because these pieces of content go viral. And not just do they go viral, these are the highest converting. These are the ones that get you your dedicated fans, the simpy fans that pay the most, the fetish fans that pay the most, the people that pay for girlfriend experience, and on top of that, also add to virality. So with that being said, let's get into it and let's start to work through them. Now, we're going to go through shorts, okay? We've got the first 5 here, and I'm going to explain them all for you. Like I said, this is the value fucking video, so make sure you watch this shit. Number 1 is striptease. So just striptease. Now, like I said, for each topic, you need to film 2 videos. You can film 3 if you want to try and get out 2 every single day of the month. Or, okay, if you can film 4, even better. If you can film 4 variations, and remember, they're very, very easy to film. You shouldn't put in much. You don't need a crazy amount of effort. You don't need professional setups. You don't need everything. Just stick to the category and produce it and try and produce it in mass. So number 1 is a striptease. Just you doing a striptease. Very, very simply, you just send that content over if I'm working with you. Or if you're running it yourself, okay, you can use pretty much any sort of caption you want. I already have preloaded captions that we're going to use for each category. But, okay, striptease is very, very easy. You can just talk about being sexy. You can try all different approaches, okay? Number 2 is the booty, twerk, or shake. So just shaking your ass, shake your booty, twerking, that sort of video you can produce for pretty much all the exact same videos, okay? Number 3 is a guess what colored panties I'm wearing. So you're just doing a sexy TikTok dance, or you can move around, whatever you want. Whatever style of content you want to film, you can come up, be a little bit creative with it if you want. But like I said, keep it simple. The main thing is that the caption's going to be about guess what colored panties I'm wearing. And this, you're going to get dickheads that comment on it. You're going to get haters that comment on it. You're going to get simps that comment on it. You're going to get dudes that say, oh, I hope you're wearing nothing. You're ultra simps. Oh, where can I find out? Da, 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 da. These are all specifically created to acquire a mass amount of virality and a mass amount of subscribers. And we've tested this across different girls' accounts. We've tested this through TikTok. We've tested this through YouTube Shorts. We've tested this through Reels. And now that's why I want to test these exact same ones throughout X-rated sites. I think we're onto something fucking big. Now, the next one is sexy dancing. So just same as the striptease before, sexy dancing. But if you have a toy, so you have like a dildo, a vibrator, whatever it is, have it in the background, but don't mention it, okay? Say you're in your bedroom and you have a nightstand, have like lube there, have whatever, and have a dildo, or you can, the suction ones that are on walls, you can have it on the wall. Don't mention it. Keep the focus on the dancing, the caption, okay, on anything other than the sex toy, because people go, oh my God, eyeballs, see what's in the background? Okay, it's just going to flood the engagement. And all we're trying to do here is get engagement. Now, the next thing is your tongue out, looking up at the camera. I'm not going to pull that pose for you right now. I was about to do it, but I was like, someone's going to meme that shit and be like the thirstiest Onlyfans creator. So you nearly fucking caught me. But tongue out, looking up at the camera, okay? As I said, don't worry about the captions. Let's just get through the actual topics. Now, the next 5. So we've got striptease, booty twerk, guess what panties I'm wearing, sexy dance, tongue out. If you want me to send you the list so you don't have to write it out, just DM me on Insta and I'll send it to you, even if you don't want to work together. Then one like I'm lonely can be you laying on your bed with your laptop there. I need a Netflix buddy. Ha ha ha. Okay. Try and create a few variations of this. Then the would you let me walk you like a dog. Now, this is a big one. You can hold a leash. You can hold whatever you want, or you can just be there like as if you're sexy asking a question. This one tends to spread a mass amount of controversy. You get the dudes that are like, they're so insecure that they have to let you know that I would never let a girl walk me like a dog. They are so... Why do you need to comment that? Why do you feel the need to comment? Just scroll by and ignore it. So you get these dudes, you get the dudes that are like, oh, yes, ma'am, yes, mummy, I would. Like all this shit, you get your fetish dudes, you get all these subscribers. And as I said, we can go ahead, we can message these people individually, or even better, if they message us or they just click our link. Okay, we're not talking about how to generate traffic across. Just stick with the categories. I get too pumped telling you, because these are what I've tested and these are what work the best. The next is like when he asks if you have any fetishes. So you can play like the TikTok where he asks if you have any fetishes, and then you can either flash a list really quick of like 100 things that is there for 1 second. The reason why this one works so well is because dudes try and go and stop it. So if they're on YouTube Shorts or if they're on TikTok, okay, They double tap to try and stop it at that exact moment so they can read the list because of curiosity bias, plus they want to see if their fetish is on there. And by doing that, not only is each time they miss it, they rewatch the video, which pumps up your watch time massively, which is the biggest thing on TikTok. Usually you'll get likes out of it too. They like your content and they'll like, unlike, and it just constantly bombards with engagement. So these are really good ones. The flash style, where it's really quick. And the best line of questioning is like, when he asks what fetishes you have. A list like that. Really quick. Half a second. The next is, I wish I was like the other pretty girls. So you just like, it's almost like a sad one, and you can just look a little bit sad. You say, I wish I was like other pretty girls. You can still be make-upped up or dolled up or whatever you want. But you'll get, all the dudes are like, you are beautiful, you are worth it, you are. And those dudes are just what we call money bags Magoo, okay? All those dudes that comment that, thank you for becoming our milking opportunity. Now, again, to add on to that, the next one is before and after makeup. If you're a chick and you're not comfortable not showing your makeup, okay, this is a potential that you're missing out on, because remember, you need to have your exit strategy down. You need to understand why you're doing this. Don't be so concerned with vanity metrics. 100 years from now, you're going to be dead anyway. This really highlighted to me yesterday when I was standing there overlooking the river, just trying to enjoy nature. And there was like a little fish on, like a little school of fish on top of the water, and a trout, or I don't know what the fuck it was, a flathead, I don't know. It just went and ate a fish. And I was like, that fish's existence is gone. That fish is gone forever. Ever. He had a whole life. He had a family. He was chilling. Boom, he's gone. And the craziest thing, I looked around. No one else seen it. No one else noticed that this fish was just obliterated off the planet. So, you know, in 100 years from now, you're going to be dead most likely. No one cares that there was a video of you without makeup, okay? Let's make some motherfucking money. So before and after makeup, that's a simp catcher. You can say, before and after, you're going to get the dudes who say, oh, fucking talk about catfish, talk about fucking why we have trust issues. That's fine. It's free engagement. And all the other simpy dudes, you're so beautiful anyway. You look even more beautiful without makeup. Thank you for your fucking money. Okay, now let's go to 15. So the next ones we have are shower POV, so bathroom. A lot of dudes, for some reason, they have a fetish just seeing a girl in a towel. So just a video of you like dancing in a towel, or you in the shower, and you're like, and don't show everything, okay? In the bathroom, in the shower. The next one's costume. So if you have any sort of costume that you can wear, it can be absolutely anything, like a nurse outfit, a school, you know, if you've fucking got crazy gimp latex shit, whatever it is, you know, you're into fucking Spider-Man, you dress up, whatever it is, whatever costume you have, a costume dance as well. These start to get this little bit more niche as well, and you can get virality in certain sections of OnlyFans, and especially the X-rated sites. I imagine that will be the case for the X-rated sites. Then we have Rate My Lingerie, so you can flash through like 3 different sets of lingerie, or even 2 different sets. If you have a heap of different sets, okay, you can flash through and refilm this video. Remember, all of these as well, I want to reiterate, we're just running the exact same content ideas each month. You don't need to think of new content each month. You're like, oh, but then I've gone through so much. What content do I film? We just film pretty much the exact same thing. People don't care. They don't notice. That's just a new sexy video, a new hit of dopamine for them. Rate My Lingerie. Then we have the step bro stuck in the washing machine. That's simply like you can take a POV and you can make a funny style video like, oops, I'm stuck in the washing machine. Wish you were my step bro. You don't need to worry about the captions. But at the moment, these are going super, super viral. So we're catching on to the viral train. Okay, you just have a POV view of you stuck in the washing machine. Stupid, but effective. Then we have foot fetish. Now, feet fetish is massive. There are whole channels just dedicated to foot fetish videos. So you can just have you showing off your feet, and super easy. Take off your socks or whatever. And that leads on to the next one, okay, which is foot fetish wearing heels as well. The reason that we're being specific in these niches are they're the easiest content to create. You barely have to show anything. And a dude with a fetish is going to pay a fuck ton of money, okay? Again, so that's the next one. And then the last 3, gym clothes. So yoga pants. So you in a gym outfit. A lot of dudes have like a gym fetish. So you could have you in a sports bra. You like pulling up your gym pants, whatever it is, yoga pants. Next one is sucking something. So it can be a lollipop or eating a banana, whatever it is, okay? Super, super simple. It's just like improving a blowjob, okay? You can have you drooling, whatever, like drooling while sucking a lollipop, whatever it is that you're comfortable with. You know how to be sexy. You know how to do these things already. These are just the ideas. These are the frameworks. Then this one goes insane, and I don't see anyone else doing this. All the girls that we've tested these on, these are going fucking nuts. and that's favorite position 1, 2, 3. So you just say like, what's your favorite position? Again, it's essentially a community poll. Then it's in POV view, so you have you in like a doggy, okay, like you bent over the bed, or you could have it from like a mirror shot. That's why these things are so great. Like they're super cheap. You just plug them in it, and you can take videos super easy. You have you in like missionary, and you can have you in like reverse cowgirl, or looking down, like top down riding, so it's like the camera's looking up at you. You want to keep it capped and don't put too many positions. You can use 1 or 2 or 3, because other dudes are going to be like, oh, you're missing this. Oh, you forget that. Oh, da-da-da. Plus they're engaging. 1, 2, 3, whatever. And then the final one is you dressed submissive, so you look like a very... And if you have a niche where like you're a dominatrix or something like that, or you're a super submissive chick, okay, you're probably not going to have to do this one, because you've already got a niche that you're trying to stick to. But if you don't, okay, and I recommend that you captivate as much of an audience as possible, say that do you prefer, and you could have like you in an angel outfit, and then you in like a devil outfit. Or you could have do you prefer, and then submissive and dominant, so you have like you all dressed up like a cutesy little fucking thing, and then you dressed up in your fucking latex with your heels on and shit. These are the top 20. And like I said, if you want me to send you the list, just DM me on IG. I'll send you over the list already saved. The way I'll send it is like this. This is done, right? So I'm just going to send you the fucking list. I'll send you the link to this Google sheet, and then you'll have it there for life. So those are the 20, and it's just repeat. And then as over time, we see some things outperform other things. Okay, we just change it. And we say, okay, let's remove that one and add in, you know, the stepbrother fucking thing's gone. Let's add in this one. Let's add in this one. Maybe the mummy fetish is taking off. Let's add in this. Let's add in this. But if you're just repeating this over the space of 12 months, you're utilizing your marketing, your pricing correctly, everything else. I'm just spitting everywhere. It's this Invisalign. You're gonna make bank. You're gonna make bank. So like I said, I'm taking on 4 to 5 girls to work with. So DM me. And finally, let's look at the long format videos, because exact same thing. You only need to produce 1 a week. If you could produce 1 a day and you did a podcast, your life will change. But the amount of people that aren't willing to do that, that's fine. As a girl, you already get a competitive advantage on YouTube just posting. You're going to get so many girls that watch you, because so many girls are not comfortable enough to do a YouTube video. You're going to blow up very quick. 1 video a week for YouTube. When I say long format, 5 to 10 minutes is fine. If you can do 15, you can do 20, even better. But those videos, and again, we just repeat it month to month. We do the exact same style of video topic, but we just call it a different title. Day in the life of an OnlyFans creator. You just show you shooting content, you what you're doing, replying to messages, you know, you buying lingerie, whatever it is that you're doing. Just your day in your life. Then top tips for OnlyFans. So what you've learned, your actual genuine tips. What tips would you give for girls starting OnlyFans? Your biggest struggles on OnlyFans that you've come across, because other people like to see people struggle because it makes them feel more human. Okay, when you can relate to people who have other struggles. You could say, you know, converting some dudes from here is hard, da-da-da-da-da. And that almost ties in with tips, because you give tips. And then controversial video, which is the exact same thing as struggles, but it's just you label it like why you won't succeed on OnlyFans, okay? Why you'll never win as an OnlyFans creator. Why your life will be miserable once you start OnlyFans. Why you'll never get a boyfriend when you start OnlyFans. And you can just talk about, you know, life and morals and things in general like that, and your belief systems. You're going to accumulate a massive audience. Plus, on top of that, if you're a Hive member, you have an affiliate link to push back to the Hive. You get a whole extra reoccurring subscription, which is big. Plus, as you build up, you get YouTube AdSense revenue. So you're building all these streams and a personal brand. So if you want that managed like I said, you're a girl, simply send me a message. I'll handle it personally. For the month, I'm taking on 4 to 5 girls. Otherwise, if you just want these topic ideas, send me a message, and I'm going to make the link shareable. When I send out the link, I'll have it saved as a macro, so send me a message and I'll shoot you this for free. Hope you've enjoyed, and if you found some value, share this with a friend, okay? And hit subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I drop 3 to 4 fucking videos a day here on the tube. Machine! I'll see you all in the next one. Pucker. Stay safe.